Hello, big views, Mr. Who of Yous. And today we're in Sarah Investors. Goodbye, Sarah Smith. And this is the last episode or story for season 4. And in it, Sarah Clyde, and Ronnie are tracking this meteorite that Mr. Smith had some germ quality or something in it, and they're supposed to do something. But there's something else that gets there first. The person's name is Ruby White, and turns out she lives in Bannerman Road. And yeah, she and Sheridan don't really get along. Marnie thinks he's rude. I would thought she was a bit harsh, but whatever. And it seems like something wrong with Jane, since he keeps spacing out or even her front door open. And when there's dangerous alien creatures start to turn up, she actually gives Clyde a gun. Yeah, I do think the Slade does a good job with being a rash. And but luckily for Ruby, I look for them Ruby able to help out. And turns out their own handheld computer AI that they start calling Mr. White. And yeah, when Thursday gets Mr. Smith do a medical scanner, since when she was talking to Ruby, he couldn't remember the doctor's name. She was kind of worried, and told there's some problem for her brain. And yeah, this a good montage showing Clan Ronnie hanging out with Ruby and Charlene just on the outside. And Charlene decides to give everything to Ruby, even have Mr. Smith screw up her voice commands from from him. And spoilers is when the rug is pulled because Ruby seems to be this dangerous alien species known as the Tesh, who suck out life force out of beings as their way of eating. And Ruby has her Tesh stomach in her cellar. It's a cellar similar to a basement because it seems similar to me, but don't know. And so she's been infecting Sharzane, and then later on she was revealed that her people actually exiled her since, yeah, she was more hungry than the other tests. She also feeds off people's excitement and thrills and that. She had Mr. White make a fake video of Sharzane just saying goodbye to everybody. And when she shows it to Clyde and Ronnie, Clyde probably taken it to heart with his daddy issues. Or his abandoned daddy's, whatever. And yeah, he actually blames Ronnie, since he was the one that sent Sergey probably to holiday. And yeah, that's a good scene with Ronnie and her mom, with mom just Ronnie that Sharzane and the others, and her and Clyde and Luke have a special bond, and sometimes he is a little jealous of her. Yeah, I might bash Ronnie's mom sometimes, but I think mom's did stuff like the actress was shown, what was chosen for the role, since I think it's a good job in the scene. And then around there, Luke shows up and he starts blaming Ronnie when they find out that they just left. Oh yeah, and that's the scene where Clyde tries to get Mr. Smith to help him find Tarzan, but there's something wrong with him, and he keeps saying like numbers of the alphabet, and yeah, Ruby just catches on what's going on and traps Clyde in her space prison. And that's really that Mr. White is, or that's her like, game system, but it's actually reprogrammed it and that. So yeah, I do kind of like Mr. White's voice, and it's just the British show. That's good. And yeah, thanks to K9, Luke and Ryan are able to figure out some of what's going on. Ronnie is the one that figured out that it's because of Ruby that Clyde and Sergeant are missing. And he has volunteered when K9 saying he can hack into Mr. White and get Mr. Smith back on her side and able to teleport Clyde back down to Earth. Yeah. And yeah, Clyde's goodbye message on his phone when he thinks he's gonna die was because, well, I think the actors did a good job. And I also think the thing with Ronnie is standing up to Luke, where he just wants to run into the house to get the information where Sergeant is, and yes, sets in mind that that's your logic. So yeah, it's good. And yeah, the plan does work, and they do trap Ruby into the stasis field, but during last for that long. And Sergeant, or the climber on to find out where Sergeant is. Luke has a good plan with Mr. Smith and Mr. White when he had Mr. White use these hologram systems to get everybody to get scared and that's for Ruby to absorb everything. I guess mentioned Mr. White actually did the hologram or did the fake uh, stuff for the asteroid and the alien invasion. Yeah, all holograms. Who knows? Yeah, it looks like it's kind of good. I think it was kind of obvious that was gonna be the plan, and yeah, just and yeah, just really from there, really take all the emotions that was going on, and everything was said and done. The life force stuff from Sarah Jane went back to her, and Clyde thought it wouldn't kind of blow up and some slow joint would come out, but we went up to maybe someone kind of did blow slow did go up in his face. Yeah. And yeah, Sarah Jane decides to put Ruby back into her cell. You know, Ruby was begging her not to do it since was like being alone, but yeah, she wasn't born yesterday. Ruby does vow revenge after Mr. Smith unlocks the gravity field or gravity lock. Hmm. I also turned out Ruby had a bio dampener. That's why they came up as a human when whenever Mr. Smith or Sergeant scanned her. Hmm. And I don't know when like after Mr. Smith unlocks the gravity lock if Ruby went into a sun or supernova. But it seemed like went into something. Hmm. Yeah, just again, Ronnie just talked to her parents, just saying the whole thing was like a promoted for a 3D video game. Um, and Sarah thought it was a good good thing for Mr. Smith to put out there. And the computer and the tin dog, I get along now. So yeah, Sharon decides to have a night off since they probably deserve it. So yeah, and that's the end of the episode. I think it's okay. As I said, I think Elizabeth Shane was a good job as a Sarah Jane just losing her her mate her memory or just something wrong with her brain, and when she's just feeling like her essence being stolen or being reckless. It was just good, and some other good scenes in this, and I do think this scene is good, but I don't think it's as good as season like 2. I think season 2 has more of a bite to it. And I also like the scene where Ruby mentioned some of the stuff that happened over the series. The zone that they still matter. So yeah. But I did think that the Nightmare Man, uh, the data, the Death of Doctor, and the Lost in Time were probably the best 3 episodes. And it's just the other 3 not as good, but okay. Mm. And what else? The musical as always, and just some great acting by everybody. And I wonder if they did have like a more time with the series, would have brought Ruby back. Maybe make her have her team up with the Mrs. Wormwood or something somehow. I think she might have can't come back, but I don't know. And yeah, that's until next time. I'm Sue. See you guys later.